Light is something that has long fascinated mankind. For millennia, we've huddled around fires, exchanging stories. We have elaborate firework displays and light shows. In the eyes of history, humanity has just begun to enjoy the comforts of the electric light. We create prisms to catch it. We build lighthouses to keep us from crashing into the dark below. We turn on lights to remind children that even in the absence of light, there is nothing to be afraid of. The light will always return. We can't live without it. It could be argued that no one thinks about the dichotomy between light and dark more than the artists and the philosophers. According to famous Greek philosopher Plato, we can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. In his epic poem Paradise Lost, which has gone on to influence many artistic works since its initial publication, John Milton says, "Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light." There is something about light that makes it an apt metaphor for many parts of the human experience. Our love and our friendship are often compared to lights shining on the people around us. It is Martin Luther King Jr. who said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." It is a message that rings true today and one you will hopefully see play out in front of you on the stage tonight. In J.R.R. Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring, he writes about friendship. "May it be a light to you in dark places when all other lights go out." When we walk in the light, it captures our imaginations. When thinking about the vastness of space and the world that surrounds us, it can be easy to get caught up in just how much darkness there is. For every minute of daytime, there is just as much nighttime somewhere else. As people, we have an innate fear of the dark, but there is some light that can only be seen in the darkest of places. The twinkling of the stars above can only be seen when the world that surrounds us is shrouded in darkness. Think about the bioluminescent creatures of the sea, glowing their greens and blues at depths no man can reach. What about the poles where the whole sky lights up with color? In the north, the aurora borealis, and in the south, the often forgotten aurora australis. The things we see in the dark can still inspire in us a sense of awe. I once heard someone say just how much of a shame it was that the natural state of the universe is that of the dark. But is it? Where there is darkness, there must also always be light. One cannot exist without the other. Light, the thing itself, is merely a wavelength that sits somewhere on a spectrum. For every wavelength of light that exists, there are just as many interpretations of what that light can represent. Light and the things it represents can be seen across cultures. Many cultures and places around the world have celebrations honoring the significance of light, often through fire. When thinking about multicultural celebrations of light, one of the first ones that comes to mind, at least to me, is Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights, which my family celebrates alongside Christmas. Other celebrations of light around the world include more widely celebrated holidays like Diwali, Kwanzaa, and Chinese New Year, alongside other celebrations like Loy Krathong in Thailand, and the summer solstice, Litha, as it was celebrated by the Celts. These celebrations of light take on both religious and secular meanings across the world. Exaltation of light, in whatever form that may take, is something that connects people globally. As beautiful as light can be, it has the capability to deeply hurt us. In her book, The Secret Lives of Color, Dr. Cassia St. Clair talks about the blue light put off by nuclear energy as beautiful, even during a meltdown. What about the sun? It is what allows us to live, and yet in the same stroke, it has the ability to burn us so badly that it warps our DNA. Light brings attention to things whether we want it to or not. I don't know about you guys, but I never feel more dirty or exposed than I do in the white light of a public restroom. Then there are circumstances like this one, where someone is lit up on a stage, the center of attention, all eyes on them. It is hard not to feel vulnerable when bearing your soul under the weight of a spotlight, but vulnerability is a natural part of the human experience. Anyone who has ever had anything to say or give knows what it is like to be vulnerable. Under other circumstances, light guides us and protects us. Yes, it keeps us safe from whatever may or may not be hiding in the dark, but it also symbolizes clarity and an understanding of the truth. That is why "shine a light on" is such a common idiom in English. And in the showcase, we're about to see and to do just that, shine a light on the world around us. Like in our day-to-day lives, all of these interpretations of what light is and what it can mean coexist within the showcase. By exploring the themes of light and dark through dance, what you're about to see will create opportunities Build connection with the people around you in ways you maybe haven't considered because maybe in the past you haven't had to. Tonight you're going to see the work of so many dedicated people, all who have something inside of them that they want to share with the world, with you. Take the time tonight to really hear what they have to say and walk alongside them in the light. Enjoy the show.